Hi, hi, hi. Hello, everybody. It is Wellness Wednesday, live, 6:30, and here we go. Gonna just give it a minute, and we'll get started. I just always give it a few minutes. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. I know that I was feeling kind of sick yesterday, and it was no fun. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Katie. Just gonna start. Hi, Kathy. Hello, hello. Is everybody having a good Wednesday so far? Hello, Kathy. My Kathy Ashton lady, my sweet lady, my walnut butter and bread girl. Hi, Michelle. Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. Tell you what, the weather here is so weird. Hi, Dina. We went from almost 80-something degrees all the way down to 42 degrees today. I can't decide if I'm hot or I'm cold, if I need a jacket or a shawl. Hi, Kim. Hi, Helen. I'm saying hellos. I'm seeing hellos, hellos, hellos. There we go. I'm caught up on the hellos. Hi, guys. It's piling in. Everybody's coming, so I'm just letting it build. Oh, gosh, Kathy, thank you so much for saying I'm feeling better. It has been a miserable few days. I'm telling you what, by last night, I was like, oh, something's wrong with me. And I will talk about that. So, guys, I'm going to try to be diligent tonight. If you are tuning in and getting ready to watch, please make sure to, invite your friends, tag your friends and family, share, share, share. If you share, say share, type it in, and I will try to shout it out to you. I appreciate all your guys' shares. They're awesome. I just appreciate it. Waves and waves. Hi, Kim and Marilyn. Everybody waving at me and giving me thumbs and hearts, and I love it. And weird weather in Georgia, too. Okay. Helen, Nicole. Teresa. I just want to say hi to everybody. Everybody shared. Oh, I got to get to that. Who shared? Who shared? Oh, hi, Michelle. Thank you for sharing. Kathy Miller, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it so much. Hey, Bonnie, I'm so glad you tuned in. Hi, Brittany. Share every time, girl. Girl, I'm giving you a shout out right now. Brittany Lee. I go through, as Kim Stanley shared, as you go through and you're the administrator of a group, Helen Hopper shared. Thank you, guys. You get to see analytics and stuff, and I saw they redid Facebook again, and it showed who posts the most, and that's you, Brittany girl, with Kathy Ashton right behind you. Hi, Emily. So thank you, girl. You're so, energetic, and you share. Thank you, Nancy Lewis, for sharing. Thank you, Helen Hopper. Yes, guys. All right, we're going to get started tonight, guys. It's just keto talk tonight. Hello, Crystal girl. We've got a lot to cover. We've had a huge influx of new ketonians. I'm coining that. That's my word. We are ketonians, and we are ketonian proud and ketonian strong. Oh, Kaylin, let's see. You're lucky you don't live in North Dakota. One day it was 30 degrees. The next it was 30 below. Oh, good Lord. I am glad we are. Hello, Chantel. Raven, thank you, lady. Hi, Raven. Okay, so we have some topics to cover. It's been a long day. I'm just going to start out with thank you guys so much for all your well wishes. Easter weekend was very busy, very crowded, lots of grandbabies, lots of, family, and we had some members that had been sick, but thought they were okay. One of my grandsons had gotten a stomach bug, and he was on antibiotics, and then my daughter was not feeling good that day, another daughter. Woo! Chicago, New York City, guys! I just want to sing songs. Show tunes. But anyway, whatever it was, got a hold of me. And I had noticed that Sunday, Monday, and yesterday was Tuesday. So for 3 days, I didn't have an appetite. And honestly, this is going to make y'all laugh. You know what I thought? I was like, hey, bitches, I got this OMAD down. Man, I don't even feel hungry anymore. You know, I'm going 20 hours. I'm going 21 hours. I'm going 22. And I'm just not hungry. But then when I would eat, I would feel kind of sick. And I was like, I wonder what's up with that. Because I was sick. I wasn't Rocky Nomad. I was freaking dying. I was like, oh, because I could not handle food at all. But yeah, I thought I was like, damn, I've got this down. This fasting's easy. 1 meal a day, fine. The thought of food, don't want it. The thought of food makes me sick. So I went last night. I had made that pot roast. I had gone 21 hours without food. And I was like, this is going to go into one of the topics we're going to talk about, okay? I had gone 21 hours without food. And I was like, eat something. You just need to eat something. Because the day before, I ate the teeniest amount of food. So I went to eat something, and I went to get a little dish, and I dropped it and I broke it. And then I knocked over a cup. Then I did this, and then I did that, and I was like, oh my God, you know? What it was my body was saying eat, but my body was also saying you're not hungry. And so when I ate pot roast, it did not set. I took a couple bites and I was done, and I thought, oh, it was a miserable night. But then I woke up this morning feeling wonderful, so I'm so happy. But it brings up a subject that I had a member ask me about today, who's fairly new. All right, she's fairly new into... hi, TJ. I'm so happy you made it, guys. I'm going to keep scrolling backwards because if I see share, I'm going to just shout that out. Okay, rockin', rockin'. Hi, everyone. If I don't catch it, I'll catch you in there. Okay, so here we go. So we have new ketonians, and we have us, we're mid-ketonians, and then we have our veterans, all right? And we all know that the further along that we go into keto, then the less appetite we have, okay? We know we just go through this whole stage of I'm not hungry anymore. And then it kind of picks up and balances out, but it kind of ebbs and flows. So I wanted to talk about our appetite and how important our appetite is, how we need to learn a little bit more about our body and how to listen to it, okay? Hello, my darling Dory. I love you, my keto sister. But it's going to be, it's really important. All right, we have been learning. Thank you, Emily, for sharing. I appreciate it. We have been learning how to listen to our bodies, okay? And sometimes it's really super easy. Say, for instance, we accidentally get cross-contaminated with something that had sugar and we didn't know, or we intentionally eat a piece of bread and we feel sick. We feel sick. We know now that our body does not like that kind of food, does not want that kind of food, and our body has consequences and we have to deal with it. So we learn to listen to our bodies. But we also have to learn to listen to our internal clock, okay? One of the biggest side effects of the ketogenic diet is appetite loss. So get used to it, guys. It's probably going to stick with us the rest of our lives. Thank you, Kaylin, for sharing, and Christy for sharing. It's going to stick with us, okay? But there's going to be a difference. You know, sometimes you just get hungry and your belly rumbles and you feel hungry and you're able to eat. Other times, you're going to feel like, I could go forever without eating. And it worries me because I have no appetite. And now I'm worried because what if I'm not getting enough nutrients? What if I'm doing damage? What can I do? Well, there's a way to listen to your body so that you will not fall into starving yourself, okay? Thank you for sharing and sharing. You guys are awesome, awesome. there's the telltale signs. When you're just naturally hungry, or you eat. When you don't feel like eating, but you have energy and you have stamina and you're clear-headed and you're able to get your things done that you want to take care of, you're fine. Don't worry about eating. Don't even stress about eating if you're not hungry. Now, on the other hand, thank you, Robin, for sharing. More Robins are sharing. On the other hand, here's telltale sign that your body is trying to tell you to pay attention. If you haven't been eating enough, okay, and you are edgy, you are grouchy, you are emotional, you are clumsy, and you might be feeling fatigued, you will have physical and emotional symptoms of not having food in your body. Even though you still don't feel hungry, but you're getting all these symptoms, that is your body trying to tell you, put food in me, okay? And you have to listen to it, you know? It clicked with me just like that last night when I kept telling myself all day long, you know, go ahead and eat. You're not doing OMAD right now. Just go ahead and eat. No. But by the time I got in here and decided to even try to eat, I was knocking things over. I was getting angry that I couldn't do anything. I knocked a cup over. I broke a bowl. I did this. And I was like, food. So this is just another area that you need to be able to pay attention to your body, okay? And I think Dr. Berry mentioned this too, when he was talking about this probably a couple of weeks ago, when we were talking about doing fasting and things like that, and we don't have appetites. He's like, look, the majority of us, okay, I would say like almost 99% of us are on ketogenic, not only to improve our health, but mainly because we want to lose those pounds, right? We want to get rid of that weight that we've been carrying around. And it's like he said, if you're not hungry, don't worry about it. Your body has been storing energy forever and a day. And because we are still eating healthy and we're still eating, you know, vegetables and meats and proteins, we're probably getting more nutrition out of the few small meals that we're eating a day than we ever thought about getting when we were non-keto, eating junk food all day long and processed junk that didn't give us any nutritional value whatsoever. So don't worry about it if you're not hungry. Don't worry about it. But if you do start getting grouchy, if you do start getting clumsy, if you do start feeling anxious and, you know, it's been 12, 15, 16, 18, 20 hours. Some people have gone 48 hours and they're just like, I'm just not hungry. You do you. Now, also, guys, I hope does anybody have any questions about appetite? Is there something like maybe you had a question about and I didn't quite cover it? Because it's going to kind of lead into our next topic. I'm just going to let this thing take a little wavy in one topic into the other topic type deal, okay? So you have no appetite. Say you've been on keto now, 3-4 weeks, and you have no appetite. This is the perfect time to start implementing intermittent fasting, and even OMAD, coming into OMAD, okay? So let's cover it. In the very first 4 weeks of 2 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks, please don't try to fast, y'all. If you're brand new, please don't try to fast. I would encourage you to please just learn to eat keto. Learn what foods are good for keto. Learn what foods we don't eat. Learn to stay true to your keto diet so that you're not going off plan and then trying to fast to make up for going off plan, because that's just going to cause a lot of stress, and it's probably going to cause you to gain or quit. So just enjoy your first 2 weeks of keto. Eat till you're full. Get those fats in. Get those good healthy foods in. And then when week 3 and 4 roll around and your appetite starts dipping down and you're just not quite hungry anymore, that's when you can jump into intermittent fasting. That's when you can start going, oh, look, you know what? I used to eat up until 10 o'clock at night, but I think I'm going to back it down to about 8 o'clock at night. You know what? I used to eat first thing in the morning, and now I think I'm going to wait 2 hours. you know. So you ease yourself into intermittent fasting, you know. And you can get it to where you're 12 hours a day that you're not eating. That's 12 hours that your body has time to just be working on itself, burning fat and healing and replacing skin and doing all of its business, okay? But as you go through this stage, as you go through intermittent fasting and you get to 12 hours, then you get to 13 hours and you get to 14 hours. And it's easy to do. Why? Because we're going to go right back to the start of the subject. Because we lose our appetites. We lose our appetites. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Kelly. So intermittent fasting and appetite really come into play. For those of you, okay, I'm still getting messages in my inbox going, I'm still kind of hungry all the time. My suggestion, my advice is eat more fat. The only time, every time when I'm trying to get an understanding of what's going on with an individual who might be feeling hungry, who might not be losing as much weight as they wanted, who is trying to be really strict with themselves, 9 times out of 10 it's because they aren't getting enough fat. Okay, I can look, and I have seen this. I get it because people like pickles and stuff like that, but I see a lot of hard-boiled eggs. I see celery sticks. I see a little bit of avocado somewhere here and there. I don't see enough fat in the diet. I don't see it in the meal plan, guys. And I just want to kind of go back to the basics for a minute, because you know how I am. Fats first. Guys, I still put my fats first. I still do it. Yes, I'm down. I'm down weight. I've lost more. As a matter of fact, I was kind of like, I think I need to start drinking my bone broth, because I have kind of been slacking on my bone broth. But I can kind of feel when I don't. Terry says, most are still scared of fats. You know, that's the truth. That is the truth. People don't think that they can. I also see a lot of olive oil in place of real good fat. Olive oil is okay. It's like you've got your levels or your priority top fats. Your top fats, your number 1 fats are going to be your natural saturated fats, guys. It's going to be your real butter and your bacon fat and your rendered lard and your tallow and your clarified butter, also known as ghee. It's going to be your avocado oil, your coconut oil, your creamed coconut, even things like, your nuts and your butters. Those are all such good natural fats. And then you got olive oil. It's sort of like looking at a box that says excellent source of fiber. Well, I would say those fats are excellent sources of fats on keto, and olive oil is a good source of fat. And then you've got your vegetable oils and corn oils and your mazola and your whatever, Crisco stuff, and those are a very poor, unacceptable choice of fats for the keto diet. So, don't be afraid of your fats. Eat them, eat them, eat them, eat them, Your first meal should be fat first, with good protein and low carb. Guys, I can't stress this enough. I've seen too many plates of food, too many pictures. I've been there, done it, and I see, like I said, I see some hard-boiled eggs on a plate. I see a couple pickle slices, maybe see a few olives, and it's like, there's my meal. It's easy, okay? So boiled eggs are great. Cut them up. Put butter with them. Put mayonnaise with them. Put some sort. Mix avocado and makes, like an avocado deviled egg type deal. I mean, just, if anything, add your fats somehow, some way to every single meal. And I always say this. If you're eating breakfast and you're having fat in your bacon and you're having fat in your avocado, go ahead and throw 1 more tablespoon of fat on top of your eggs. If you're having chia seed porridge in the morning, cook it all up, but make sure you add a tablespoon of fat to it. Add a tablespoon of heavy cream to it, So you're going to get good. All right? fats are super important. And don't discount protein. We do need it, guys. You need to eat your proteins. I'm just kind of recapping. Eat good fatty cuts of meat if you can. I used up the last of my chicken breasts here a couple of weeks back, and I haven't bought any since. Not that I won't. I'm just saying I like I've gotten to where I really like the thighs. You know, I buy a pot roast. I make sure it's good and marbled. Brittany Lee says she throws butter on all of her food. And if y'all haven't seen Brittany Lee's before and after pictures, that girl's got it down. You know, she is thin as thin gets and has hit goal. So she eats butter on all her food. And I do too. I do. Butter is my favorite fat. It really is. Followed second by bacon grease. It comes easily to constantly fill up on my pot, and I use it. Bonnie, I do not count calories and I do not count macros. The only time that I have found myself counting any of my calories or macros is when I do OMAD. And so we can talk about that, okay? Because OMAD is 1 meal a day. And there's a little bit of controversy about it. I know that we've all been stuck on OMAD for the last couple of weeks. Ever since we heard Cece talk about how she does OMAD and her wonderful success, we have all jumped on the wagon, including myself, because I would love to see more weight loss results, and I would love to experience autophagy, okay? Barbara, OMAD is 1 meal a day. This is something that if you have been doing keto, I would say, well, we all started at least 3 months. We have been doing keto for 3 months. We don't have as much appetite. We have been intermittent fasting. And you can also throw 1 meal a day fast. That's where you only eat 1 meal a day in 1 hour on 1 plate. And then, yeah, let the clock tick around again for another 23 hours before you eat your next meal. And it's been recommended that if you're going to do 1 meal a day, you know, do it 2 days consecutively. So you've got your first 24 hours, then your second 24 hours. And then if that's good enough for you, you're supposed to get really good results. I did it for 3 days, and then I went back to my regular week of eating. Some intermittent fasting, and then the weekend, whatever, you know. But OMAD is for those of us who I think are already fat adapted. And fat adapted is being wonderful, you know. When we first start keto, we put our body into ketosis, we start losing inflammation, we start losing weight, we start losing water, but even the littlest little thing will throw us out of ketosis if we go off plan. I mean, just a little thing and boop, you're out, okay? As you continue on, all right, your body, fat adaptation is when your body finally understands that it's not going to get any carbs anymore, and it's only going to use fat for fuel. When your body starts running on fat for fuel, for energy, you are fat adapted. That's when you're going to experience loss of appetite. That's when you're going to start experiencing the slimming effects of keto. That's when you can, you know, if something accidentally happens and, you know, maybe you eat, it doesn't even have to be off plan, guys. I'm just saying, maybe you decide that day to eat, you know, twice as much salad and vegetables, and you're not going to have any problems with it. You know, you're really not. What were my results? Okay, so I would say my first results were cloudy, only because I felt wonderful while I did OMAD. I started on Saturday, I cut myself off. I came around to Sunday, late afternoon, early evening. I ate my first meal. It was pretty easy. Around 1 o'clock that afternoon, I had a cup of green matcha tea, hot, soothing. That little bit of hunger I had was gone. Then, and I was so miserable full after my 1 meal. Steak, asparagus, loaded cauliflower mash. It was off the chain. And that's when I used my calculator. Like I said, I don't count calories or macros, but when it comes down to 1 meal a day, I wanted to plan that meal. I wanted to use my calculator. I wanted to see if I could hit somewhere between 11 and 1,200 calories. I wanted to see if I could hit all of my vitamins A, K, C, and all those good things, and potassium. And I wanted to hit 70, 20, 5, and 5. I used it for that, okay? So I saw my husband is watching. Mwah, I love you, darling. Be safe out on the road. I love you so much, baby. So anyways, so my OMAD went really well, and I tracked it for 3 days, and shark attack started on the 3rd day. So during that time, I was like, my scale dropped a couple pounds. It did drop 2 pounds, but at the same time, shark attack was here, which I'm a good 5-pounder. So I had to wait for everything to balance out. So once I got through OMAD, and then I got through shark attack week, I went from weighing 209 down to 205. So I'm down another 4 pounds. So I was pretty pleased with the results, really, overall. And then I'll tell you guys, Saturday night I went out with my husband and my daughter and her guy, and you know, I had some drinks. Didn't eat anything out there, but we went out, listened to some East Texas country music, had some drinks. So I know that I had to wait for my alcohol to burn off, which it was club soda and lime and vodka. So overall, it's been a great week, and I've had really, really good results. Should I stand up and show y'all something? I'm pretty pleased. You know, it's 6:30 at night. And technically, I've lost 42 pounds since Christmas. But, you know, I got that 1 week where I was losing weight that week before. So anyways, this pair of jeans I could not wear. I bought them 2 years ago. I got to wear them once. They were miserable, and I never put them on again. This is the smallest pair of jeans I own. Smallest pair, y'all. And I have got, look. This is my smallest pair that I could not wear. And I'm just like, I got room, y'all. So I'm pretty pleased with that. So, and I think the reason that I'm having good results, like I only lost 4 pounds, but I'm doing the OMAD and I'm shrinking. I'm still shrinking. So that's going to take us into the next topic, okay? What happens if you're not losing weight? What happens if the scale doesn't move? I look at it like this, guys. If the scale isn't moving, don't freak out about it, okay? Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. If the scale's not moving, be patient with your body, especially if your clothes are feeling a little looser or they're fitting a little bit better. Your body is doing its own thing, okay? Dory, girl, I was just going to bring you up, okay? Because my Dory girl, let me tell you, her scale has gone, she would do this for weeks. Like it would be up 3 pounds, down 3 pounds, up 3 pounds, down 3 pounds, up 3 pounds, down 3 pounds for weeks. And then all of a sudden, 10 pounds down. Whoosh, there it went, you know? And then it would start all over again for her. Up 2 pounds, down 2 pounds, up 2 pounds, down 4 pounds, up 5 pounds, down. And it would do this seesaw, but she just kept going, just kept going, just kept eating keto, just kept eating it. This lady is just celebrating her 1-year anniversary, you guys. She looks amazing. I can't say it enough. April 1st, Dory had her 1-year keto anniversary. Is that awesome, you guys? Hearts, hearts, hearts for Dory. She looks great. She's patient. I look to her. Why? Because she's been there, done it. She's another one who's hit goal. And so I take heart from her because she's just like, be patient. Now, okay, that being said, what if you've been on keto since January, you've been on keto since February, here we are into April. You maybe lost 10 pounds the first couple weeks and then nothing. Your clothes aren't feeling any different. You haven't lost any weight. And what do? So here's, again, I'm going to go through this. First of all, I want to, first thing I bring up, if you are PCOS, if you are have thyroid conditions and you are on thyroid medication, if you are on even statins, certain medications, if you take prescription medication, okay, for a condition, please look to that first, all right? Look to that first and realize that some of those medications that you are taking cause weight gain. So if you're, for instance, I took Zoloft. I took Zoloft for 8 months, but did you know the first month that I had to take Zoloft, I gained 45 pounds, and I was running. This was years ago, guys. I'm not on that anymore, thank you. I needed it then. I don't now. But the first month I took that, I gained 45 pounds, and seriously, I couldn't figure it out. I was freaking out bad. So medications can really mess with you. Even birth control can mess with you, all right? Now, that's personal choices that you have to talk with your doctors about. But here's the other side of it. If you quit gaining weight on your medication and you've lost some weight and now you're not reverting back to gaining, you're still making progress. That's how Dr. Berry puts it. You're still making progress. But again, you have to be patient with your body, and you have to look at what you're doing and what you're eating, okay? Brittany gained 20 pounds on it in 2 months. I'm just prone to weight gain, girl. I could just look at anything and be like, there it goes. There she went. I'm just like that little puffer fish in Finding Nemo. Messed with your cycle too. So, so this is something I wanted to talk about. Now, we'll get down. It's still winning. That's right, Dory. We're going to get down to the next phase. Yeah, know what you're eating and what you're not eating. And I know I sound like a broken record, but if you guys think I sound like a broken record, say, Nancy, you're a broken record. Because it does honestly come down to what you're eating too. All right. It could be the fact that you're not eating enough, especially in the beginning, guys. If you're not getting enough fat, your body goes into starvation mode, you're hungry, you're grouchy, and you're not losing any weight. See, what I'm experiencing is I'm not hungry and I'm losing weight. I'm not running around feeling like I'm hungry all the time and I'm not losing weight. I'm like, damn, I'm full and I can go 20 hours without eating now and I'm losing weight. See the difference? So when you're starting this out, fat, 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 fat. Okay? Fat, fat, fat. You've got to get it in you. It makes all the difference in the world. All right? Now, you know me and BPCs. I know it. I know it. If you're in a stall, if you are in I call it maintenance mode. I don't call it a stall. Let's call it what it is. Stall means that you're just taking a pause. Stalled for a minute. I'm just going to keep moving on. But as we lose weight, I have steadily watched my food intake go down. And I was concerned about it in the beginning, but I'm not anymore. Now I just eat when I'm hungry. And if I'm really hungry and I feel like I made beefy cauli rice the other night, cauliflower rice, it was scrumdiddlyumptious. I ate all of it. And I still lost a pound the next day. Why? Because I just ate until I was full. It was high fat. I ate my heart's content. And then I went back to being me. And I wasn't hungry for another 20 hours. So this is listening to our bodies. All right? So for you guys who are new, just focus on your fats. Focus, focus, focus. Okay? And then as you move on and you start losing that appetite, that's when you can start knowing that it's time to kick into intermittent fasting. Let's take it in stages, y'all, okay? Gloria, yep, love, I never say it right. You're on thyroid medication and you're going to talk to your doctor about natural meds. Good for you. And good luck, because I hear sometimes some doctors just don't like to mess with it. But do your research and you should be fine. Okay? All right. We are at 7:04. I don't know if there's any other topics or questions. I will say this, guys. I will kind of give you updates. And I know I'm terrible about it, but I'm so busy. I sometimes think I sometimes think I should be like typing things out for you all so that you'll have a heads up sometimes when I don't pop in. But it's just because I'm so busy. Now, tomorrow at 1 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern, noon Mountain, 11 a.m. California Pacific Time, I'll go live with the Countess of Low Carb. So if you are around, watch it. If you can't watch it, catch the replay, okay? Tweaking dairy. See, just tweak, and do your little cuts. Also, I will be busy the next couple of weekends, all right? This weekend, I'm going to Dallas to meet up with family, hopefully take in a Rangers game, hopefully go to Six Flags, you know, do some family fun stuff this weekend. So I probably won't be as hands-on or busy Friday and Saturday. But I will be back on time for Dr. Berry on Sunday at 5. So we will be having our live at 5 with Dr. Berry this Sunday, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, 5:30 Mountain, 4:30 Pacific. We'll do that. And then I'll announce the next weekend I'm going to be out of town too. But I got you guys. Last but not least, let's talk about nutritional yeast bread. Guys, I am going to do a tutorial. I got so tickled, and I'm so sorry, Molly, and I'm so sorry, Crystal, that the two of you have been giving it your damnedest. I give you all props for your, what is the word I'm looking for? I mean, they just kept pressing in and making this bread, and there's some sort of issue going on because they keep having the same results. And Miss Kathy Ashton made hers today. There it was. So, Crystal Roberts, kill me with that damn bread. I'm sitting here going, God, and the bread drama continues. Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna get that first bread going? And boom, 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 you're the winner. Moxie, excellent. Got a lot of moxie, chick. Oh, so that being said, I am going to attempt tomorrow, after I get done with the Countess, tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to come in this kitchen, and I am not going to just tape it. I'm going to go live. It might be a little time consuming, but the important thing is that you see what that dough looks like, how it goes through the process of what it looks like in the beginning, in the middle, and how to put it together so that it comes out of the oven not wet and not doughy. It should slice and look just like bread. As a matter of fact, Kathy Ashton told me tonight that her husband picked one up and was eating it. And she's like, well, what do you think about it? And he's like, well, it's okay. She goes, yeah, but, and he's like, what? It tastes like bread. That's hilarious, you guys. Why? Because there's no flour in it. It's not bread per se, but it's sure close enough. So, all right, guys, just let you know, I might be just popping in. I don't have a set time, but Crystal, tomorrow, yes, when you slice it, it looks like real bread inside. Smells like it, tastes like it. It could be altitude problems, but I got a feeling that it's going to be, hola, my baby. It's my Melissa girl. That's my daughter, y'all. Say hi to Melissa. Anyways, I got a feeling that the bread is not getting mixed to the right degree that the ingredients need. I'm having trouble tonight. Like, maybe it's time to eat. They have to be allowed to absorb all that liquid that's going into it, and there's a time, there's a point. So we're gonna go over it tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna have bread tomorrow. We're gonna do that, and it's gonna be great. And yes, I probably need to eat because the last thing I ate was at that grill house today, which was wonderful. Who goes to a restaurant and orders deviled eggs? This girl, I did. It was me, and I had deviled eggs, and I had a side salad. Oh my God, y'all! I have to brag on that. That manager at that restaurant was so freaking awesome. I mean, I just asked him what he had gluten-free because, you know, if you go gluten-free, you get attention right away. So anyway, he was great. And they brought me out that beautiful plate, 5 deviled eggs on the half shell. The salad was mixed greens with chopped egg, with bacon and almonds. Done. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in tonight. If you get any questions going along, just post them down in there. I'll go over this a little bit later. I'm going to bounce out. I'm going to get me some food going. I'm going to put my comfy clothes on. And I'm going to try to watch Game of Thrones tonight because I'm stuck on Game of Thrones oh, I made it to season 2 now. Oh, look. Okay. Here, I was going to bounce out. Melissa. This is my daughter, guys. Hi, y'all, and thank you. 55 pounds gone since January now. Amazing. And she has agreed to finally go live with me because she was my little shy wallflower who's not really shy but enjoys her privacy. So this week her kids are on spring break, but now I'm doing that. I'm going there. This girl is going to go on live. We're going to do another member transformation update, and we'll do that next week as soon as I schedule with her. So guys, take care. Have a blessed night. Remember, fats first, moderate protein, low carb, and what do we say? Get you some. Hey, at some point we're all going to have to just type get you some at the same time. Talk to you later.